Hello everyone, Vampire218 here, and welcome back to Danganronpa. So we're gonna see what he means by that this time. I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, that's a door. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? Oh, never mind. I already.
Don't make.
Oh, I'm dummy.
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely, I
myself.
have no doubt. And I have basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. What do you mean by basis? Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chiharu. Evidence that is something that really... Hey, you too. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone.
I mean...
But it's an emergency. An emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. Oh, great.
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me. Calm down, Hina.
I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency. What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Yoko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
Okay, okay, hurry up, come on. Wait for
Let's
us,
go.
Hina. Looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Tyoko's room, most likely. You're right. Well, let's go. Is this Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Oh. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency?
So,
After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Hyuka in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came to check on her, you know. See how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. Kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should talk to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh. Well, that's awkward. I guess it is Toko. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her room, so I tried to bust her door down. But it felt like something was holding shut on the other side. Well, couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chiharu? Is that why Toko's so scared? It's clearly her! She's clearly Genocide Jack! Like, she just said, I won't let him have control. And that was probably why she was acting so weird earlier and lost her stutter. Oh my god, I don't like that. How they make it so easy. Like, oh my god.
But...
Whatever it is, I'm super worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, there is, and it's Byakuya. Hello. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna really talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Bacula! Bacula!
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What? She slammed the door. Even Bianca couldn't pull it off. Nothing more we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. Guess I'll keep my eye on her.
Let's go.
Well, then let's go. Bianca. So clearly she's Genocide Jack. And when maybe she faints or sees blood, it triggers her to become Genocide Jack? I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Let's go in. I wonder if you can show me that room now, the special secret room. You gonna show me about your secret room now, buddy? Is this evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Oh, is it in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Oh. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Nothing's really standing out. There's a wooden box, but it's empty. Judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Okay. That's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Bianca using in the library earlier.
what?
You have a problem with the lamp? It was here before, and then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought the lamp, I'd put it to good use. Okay. Probably to talk to him, but... Oh, there's something in this corner here. Oh, it's just the camera. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without looking, I picked one at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up on for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Huh. Do they really do that?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean like the ones with real power. The secret council controls everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? Let's let it go for now. Does I have to talk to him? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you'll discover the value for yourself. Okay, well... It must be the one behind him? Without telling the thick files... If you're looking for anything running on, let me give you a little warning. Those are filled with graphic, disturbing photos, all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing a normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigations related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So you're finally beginning to understand the true splendor of the library. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not that. I totally refuse to believe it. I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power the Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to prove us the entertainment to keep us from getting bored. No, I can't keep up with this. It's unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How could you possibly believe it so easily? Things like this are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usually, normally, ordinarily, simply, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? These documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. So there is no doubt, multiple times. You're saying you read all these documents more than once? But this all has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So like, why? My family has a reading room just like this at our house. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. But members of the Togani family have access to any variety of government-related documents. This includes foreign papers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. It's beyond believing or not believing. Bianca is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me most was the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases by just reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my most recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Bakura grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular fact were the members of the police and the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about the suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Unless it's you, Bianca! Unless it's Bianca who knows! Hello?
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. That Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish They're walking right among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting. I never imagined a killer would participate with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think that it would be a good time for you to take a look at what I've already seen? Just managed to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Huh. I think I'm done in here. Did you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess that's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. He handed me the flyer on it, flipped through it with tense and nervous fingers. Suddenly my hands stopped. I had reached the page where the photos of the scene of each crime had been collected. Around several pages. Ooh, give me a second here. This is interesting. The murder took place in a parking lot. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds across the body, believed to have inflicted with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim to the wall. The victim was believed to have inflicted with the same scissors that the scissors. It's not her. It's not Toko. This was not committed by Genocide Jack. Because look, scissors. Killed and suspended in the exact same way. Bloodlust was written in every scene, but with scissors. Another interesting tidbit, the next page. I don't think it's Toko. Profiling results. All the crimes took place on either weekdays or at night or during holidays, either day or at night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests dissociative identity disorder like Toko. So yes, Toko probably is Genocide Jack. I don't think Toko killed Chihiro though.
So in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. The kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But I don't think it's Toko because look, if you look, they're not suspended in the same way. But this is more unbelievable than anything else till now. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. It's not Toko.
let's go.
We should get going. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Bianca? As usual, Bianca turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to attend to before the trial. What, just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd become friends this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join me, he cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was just some plaything to get tossed around. But at the same time, I uncovered some very important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one who killed Chihiro. I don't think it is. That murderous fiend. No way! But who is it? It's obviously Toko, but she didn't kill her. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' one, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. And I will do that in the next episode, guys. I've been Vampire Tweeting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!